Hello and welcome to my podcast. My name is Fiona, and I'm so excited to have you with me today. In this episode, we're going to talk about something that affects all of us, our environment, and the importance of cleanliness. Why should we care about the planet? What does it really mean to keep our surroundings clean? And how can our small actions lead to big changes in the world around us? These are the questions we'll be exploring together today. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is the environment? The environment includes everything around us: the air we breathe, the water we drink, the land we live on, the animals we share the earth with, and the natural resources we use every day. It's not just the forests or oceans, it's also our neighborhoods, cities, and the climate that makes life possible. The environment is essential to our survival. It gives us food, water, clean air, energy, and materials to build homes, make clothes, and so much more. But here's the problem. We are damaging the environment, and in many cases, we are doing it without realizing how serious the consequences are. Pollution is one of the biggest threats. Plastic waste in the oceans, smoke in the air, chemicals in our water, all of these things are results of human activity. And as pollution increases, so do diseases, natural disasters, and the loss of animal species. So, if the environment is our home, why are we treating it so poorly? That brings us to the second part of today's topic: cleanliness. Thank you very much. Headphone Part 2: Why Cleanliness Matters. Now, let's talk about cleanliness not just in our homes, but in our communities and the entire world. When we talk about cleanliness, we often think about washing our hands, cleaning our rooms, or taking a shower. But cleanliness also means keeping our streets clean, disposing of garbage properly, and reducing pollution. A clean environment is a healthy environment. When trash is left on the ground, it attracts insects and animals that spread disease. Dirty water causes illness. Air pollution makes it harder to breathe. And of course, a polluted world is an unsafe world. Think about this. Millions of plastic bottles are thrown away every day. Many of them end up in rivers, lakes, and oceans. Marine animals often mistake plastic for food. Sea turtles eat plastic bags, fish swallow bottle caps, and birds get tangled in plastic rings. This pollution harms wildlife, and eventually, it harms us too. Because the ocean gives us oxygen, food, and climate balance. Cleanliness also has a mental and emotional effect. Clean spaces make us feel calm, organized, and safe. Dirty environments, on the other hand, create stress, sadness, and even hopelessness. Clean surroundings show respect for yourself, your family, your community, and your planet. That's why cleaning up is not just a chore, it's a statement. A statement that says, I care. Part 3: What can we do? Individual actions. Now you might be thinking, okay, I get it. Cleanliness is important. But what can I do? I'm just one person. The good news is your actions matter. More than you think. Let's talk about small changes that make a big impact. First, don't litter. Always throw your trash in a bin. If there's no bin nearby, carry it until you find one. Second, recycle whenever you can. Separate paper, plastic, and glass. Recyclable materials can be reused instead of ending up in landfills or oceans. Third, reduce your use of single-use plastics. Carry a reusable water bottle or shopping bag. Say no to plastic straws or unnecessary packaging. Fourth, save energy. Turn off lights when you leave a room. Use less water when brushing your teeth. These little habits reduce your carbon footprint. Fifth, walk, bike, or use public transport whenever possible. Fewer cars mean less air pollution. And finally, talk to others. Spread awareness. Inspire your friends, classmates, or family to join you in protecting the environment. Change starts with conversation, and your voice can be powerful. Remember, one person picking up litter may seem small, but 1 million people doing it? That's a revolution. Part 4: Community and Global Action. While individual actions are essential, we can't forget the role of communities, governments, and companies in protecting the environment. Communities can organize cleanup days, tree planting events, and workshops to teach people about waste, energy, and sustainability. Schools and local groups can create programs that make it easier for people to recycle or use clean energy. Governments must pass laws that protect the earth, such as banning plastic bags, protecting forests, or supporting renewable energy. Companies also need to stop pollution and use eco-friendly materials. Big businesses have a big impact, so they must be part of the solution. But let's be clear, we need both individual and collective action. No one is too small to make a difference, and no group is too big to ignore the problem. Let's dream together. Imagine a future where every river runs clean, where animals live safely in their natural homes, where cities are full of trees, gardens, and clean air. It's possible, but only if we act. The planet is our home. Cleanliness is not just nice, it's necessary. Every action, no matter how small, has power. Together, we can create a cleaner, brighter, and more beautiful world. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Fiona, and I hope you'll join me next time as we continue to explore the world around us and the ways we can make it better. And just in case you'd like to read along or review what we talked about today, I've left the full written podcast in the description below. Take care and take care of the earth.